Crypto kids, we have called it. We have called Bitcoin. And I am just shocked. I am literally shaking. This title is definitely not clickbait. I am literally shaking. Bitcoin went up to $35,000 overnight. And we were the only community on YouTube discussing about a long position, a potential long position. Of course, this was derived from the target of the ascending broadening wedge that we were discussing for multiple videos on the channel now. And we discussed a breakout, and if we were to break out, the target would be $32,700. So guys, first thing is first, massive congrats. I think crypto kids are the best community in the entire crypto space. So make sure to comment down below, show your love, and share if you made some nice gains. And guys, smash up the like button, turn on the notification bell, subscribe, because you do not want to miss any of these updates. When Bitcoin is volatile, you want to make sure to watch every single video. Ladies and gents, let's jump in to the video right now. I mean, wow, I'm just amazed. First things first, if you want to be trading still this Bitcoin volatility, you can do so on Bitflex. And look at that, guys, $34,000. So all you gotta do is go to the description below. I have two very cool campaigns with Bitflex and Bybit. You can win $1,000 by just depositing 50 USDT and doing one trade on their derivatives platform. It is so cool. And all you gotta do, sign up with this particular link. With Bybit, we have two very cool bonuses, a deposit bonus and also a cool campaign. The details are on the banner towards my right. But ladies and gents, $35,000. Do you know what this means? We have made officially a new high on Bitcoin. We have made a new high on Bitcoin on of course, the intermediate time frame, and it's just ballistic. I would have never guessed this would happen. Actually, I did have a feeling that we were gonna have a pretty big move, so I slept at like 2 a.m. and then I woke up at 8 a.m. So I did set my alarm just in case something did happen. But it is mind blowing. It is definitely mind blowing. What does this mean? What does this mean? So let me get rid of this brush. By the way, also, just a couple of days ago, for those of you maybe just watching the videos, we had another very successful long position. That was from the $28,000 level. So back to back, we've been doing very amazing. Again, massive congrats, everyone watching the videos. So what I'm going to do now is we're going to do some more macro analysis to see where we're heading towards, what possible what possible targets do we have? And for this, I'm going to be heading on to the weekly time frame. I think we're exhausted. I for sure think that there is some sort of exhaustion in the markets right now. In terms of fundamental news, I've literally just woken up, so I've not been on Twitter yet. But the last thing I posted was this. Actually, quite frankly, the Bitcoin was coming towards the broadening wedge target before I slept. And if I go home and see what is happening, I don't think there is anything crucial. I mean, what was there was that, let's check Breaking Whale. They would have posted anything that happened. So nothing too crazy. We can also check Watcher Guru and see if there's anything latest. But there was a rumor that BlackRock was going to be buying Bitcoin. And look, this was the news. I actually shared this before they shared it. So I was kind of first. That's why you should follow my Twitter too. Yeah, nothing's happened. The only thing that has happened is if I refresh my Twitter account and scroll down, as you can see, I posted here that there's two things. So the Bitcoin iShares Trust is listed on the DTCC. This doesn't mean that it's functioning and working, but it will for sure draw a lot of mainstream attention, and in the intermediate term this will be very bullish. So I did share like a quick rundown of the iShares being listed, the BlackRock ETF being listed on DTCC, and the rumor is that BlackRock is going to be starting to, they're starting to accumulate Bitcoin. That was the big rumor. Apparently it's true because well, we are pumping. So that's what I'm assuming. But it's really crazy in terms of targets and levels of resistance. Look, if we see right now, $36,000 will should be very, very good resistance for Bitcoin, in terms of what we have between 32,700 and $36,000. Just looks like the very crucial level that Bitcoin has to test and get above. But if I move this towards the upside a little bit, I think, look, yeah, because we see the wick just testing it there. I see this wick. We have this candle going towards it, and we have this candle too. As a matter of fact, if we just drop it a little bit more, we can for sure make sure that these candles are not crossed through. So, in terms of resistance, I think $36,150 is a fair level that Bitcoin can potentially, if we go higher, get rejected from. But in terms of like, I want to talk about the MACD. If you were watching the videos, I think 2 days ago, I discussed that the MACD was flipping bullish on the weekly time frame, and I discussed how crazy that is. I discussed it. I said if the MACD flips bullish on the weekly time frame, I was said I'm not going to count this one. I'm going to count this one because this is where the market structure was much better, and we pumped. Yes, we did see a drop towards the downside, but we did pump on the macro. So we also discussed the MACD lighting up a green indication as well. Again, perfect. We've just been on a roll, crypto kids. We've been on a roll. Looking at the RSI on the weekly is entering the overbought territory. But it's not crazy. We're not going too crazy on the daily time frame. However, I think the RSI is very, very much overbought. But if we look at the candle at the moment, there is no justification that we can take from it. Perhaps on the 4 hourly time frame, we can see it better. But honestly, it's just green candles. That's the only thing we can see. So the summary of what I will say is, first of all, massive congrats for the past couple of days. In terms of a new trade, I would just hold on at the moment because we would have had a very successful trade, right? So now I would just wait, observe, and see if Bitcoin continues to pump or if we're gonna see a rejection towards the downside. Because honestly, if it's just green candles, then there isn't much that you can say. But guys and girls, that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Smash up the like button, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and ladies and gents, I will see you all in the next video very soon. Take care, guys, and bye-bye.